Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a little catch up in my journal because as per usual, we have so many different spreads to catch up on and I really want to get caught up before my trip to Korea and Japan. So that's what we're going to be working on today. Now first, we're just going to start off with something easy. This is my memory planner here from Planning Roses. I've been doing weekly spreads in this as per usual to just kind of track the things I do during the week. It's pretty much just another form of a journal, but using lots of stickers, which I just love. I want to make sure this is all centered and good. Okay, so today is Sunday, the 18th, and honestly, I don't really have much to mark other than the fact that I did laundry. So I wanted to cut up this sticker here. This came with the set, or actually it came with last week's set. These are just like some extra stickers, and I wanted to use them up in this spread since the colors match pretty well as well. So I'm just gonna mark here that I did laundry. The kit is from Pink Planner Shop. I absolutely love her shop for printable stickers. It makes planning like this so much more affordable than buying a weekly kit every week. As long as you have a printer and some sticker paper, you can find some for cheap on Amazon, then you're good to go. So it is kind of a big sticker though, so I do need to trim it a little bit. And I kind of want to put it this way so you can see more of it. We're just gonna mark that I did laundry today. Here is my little sticker book. These scripts are from my shop, which unfortunately is not open anymore. So we're gonna mark laundry. And I'm obviously also filming right now, so we're gonna mark that as well. Film. Let's see. I could just use, is the yellow too bright? Not really, we can mark it with yellow. We'll mark it down here, film. Whoops. And then I'm also going to mark that I watched Grey's Anatomy. So we need a little doctor sticker. This one with the green matches. So we'll put that here. And we will mark Grey's, which I also have a script for. Super cute. Oops. I also want to mark that I did some reading this morning. So let me get a little book sticker. Let's go with this one with a dragon, and we can just write that in with a pen. R-E-A-D. Perfect. So that is everything that I wanted to get caught up on this side. Or actually, I guess we had a party and we had cake. I could also mark that we went out for brunch since I have a little brunch sticker here. And again, just trying to use this up because I don't really have a use for it otherwise. So let's cut this up. And you can cut out these sticker kits with, I'll put it up here, with like a Cricut or a silhouette, but honestly, it's too much work for me to whip out my Cricut to do it. So usually I just cut them by hand using an X-Acto knife and a ruler. Okay. Silo brunch. Because we did go out for brunch today and I kind of messed up the spacing there. So let me just move this, brunch sticker over a little bit to fill in the space. Okay, cute. So that is this week. Honestly, I'm probably not going to put much on the side. I could just put this little Easter bunny and write that it was a busy work week. You know, I'll just do that to finish up with these Easter stickers. Easter was, what, last week? The week before? So again, I'm just kind of using up some kits that are spring themed, but they do also happen to be Easter themed. So we're just gonna use this cute little bunny here. And then I have a script that says busy AF. So we can use that as well. Cute. Okay, so that is that. I'll finish this up tonight. I did also want to show you my spreads for the next few weeks. So this is the next week, nothing special. I just have work marked. Tomorrow is a civic holiday, so we have the day off. And then I also marked uploading on Fridays as per usual. Another kit from Pink Planner Shop. All the kits I'm about to show you are from Pink Planner Shop. Here we have the week I'm going to be in Seoul, and so I just did a little Seoul theme spread. Super, super cute. I love it. And then for June, I have a matcha theme spread for when we are in Japan. Adorable. And then just this Japan themed kit for our second week in Japan. But yeah, that is my memory planner. Moving on, let's work in my daily journal. I do have a little bookish spread that I want to get caught up on, Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay, all is well here. So we're gonna just make a little spread here for the book Out on a Limb by Helen Bonham Young. I just need to grab my eraser so that I can erase the text here. We're just gonna do a cute little quote spread as per usual for this book. So the quote that I have chosen is on my laptop, which is, "You are my soul's purpose, to know you, to love you." And then there's more to it, but I don't think there will be enough space. So, "You are my soul's purpose, to know you, to love you." Okay, so we'll space it out a little bit more. And we're gonna do some cursive. You are, maybe we'll do lowercase. My soul's purpose. Purpose. To know you. To know you. Is it a comma? Yeah, comma. And this marker is clearly drying up, but I'm holding on to it because I love the navy blue. To, where can I put the love? We'll do here. And we'll just write Out on a Limb because we have a little bit of extra space here. It's Hannah Bonham Young. Cute. We're gonna do some drop shadows with a black brush tip. This is the Tombow Fudenosuke soft tip. I prefer the hard tip, but I picked up this one first, so we're just gonna use it. So we did the drop shadow. I think I'm just gonna do some sparkles on the side. There's not much, like I could do a little cup of coffee and then like a little baby rattle as a doodle. I guess I could do that. Let's do that. Because she works at a cafe. Oops, kind of misjudged the size of that. We'll do a little sip pull. And we can do, does it look like a cup of coffee? Maybe a little coffee bean. And then we'll do a little baby pacifier. That is a horrible pacifier, but that's okay. I think they have a little part here. And I'll just go like this. Okay, those are the doodles. Again, not the best artist, so we will just leave it there. I'm trying to remember if there's anything specific about bow that I could add in. I could put like a little pirate's hook. It's kind of like a niche reference, but I guess we could try to do that. Now, this might be a little bit of a reach, but if you can figure out what that is, I commend you. It's supposed to be a pirate's hook, and I guess we could do like an eye patch maybe. Would you be able to tell what it is? That's kind of random, but we'll just do it. Trying to add more doodles, and I'm just freehanding these. I could probably look it up, but I don't feel like it. Okay, those are cute. So we'll do some sparkles around that. Okay, that is the book spread that I wanted to get done. Let's move on to my daily spread for today. I'm planning on using this sheet of stickers from Papershire, which are peach themed. Super, super cute. And then I just have some paper scraps as well. Although I realize it's kind of similar colors to what I did yesterday. Maybe I should take out the red and aim for another peach color instead. Then it'll be at least a little bit different. We could do, that's too bright. Let's see. I'm sure I have a paint sample. That's like a peachy color. That works. Okay. I love using paint samples in my journal because they add so much color and they're also free. Whenever I stop by the plaza near my house that has like a Home Depot, I always stop in and grab some paint samples. I think I'm gonna decorate the top and bottom, but we're not gonna decorate too much so that I still have space to write, I think is the plan. Because I used to decorate the top and bottom, but I would decorate a lot of the page. I'm gonna try not to do that just so I can have more space to write. Okay. We'll do this little peachy color. This is actually from a red pocket that I got and then decided to use in my journal, and then I had the other half of it, so I figured I would save it as a little paper scrap. We're gonna cut this into a smaller piece. Did I say I'm going to decorate the top and bottom? I don't know if I have enough paper for that. We'll have to see. It's not very sticky. Okay, and then we'll do just a little bit of this color, peachy, shiny color. It's kind of hard to make sure everything sticks down. The paint samples, I will say, don't stick down super well. They do eventually, but they just need to be pressed into the journal a little bit. Oh gosh, I really hope I have enough color. Just do this on top and then a little bit of green. Sure. Again, it's not going to be perfect, but that's okay. Do a little bit of green. And then maybe we'll put the sticker down here to cover that space. Why are these papers not sticking down? My glue is not that bad. And I haven't done this style where I decorate on the top and bottom in so long. It used to be like my main style of decorating my journal pages, but I haven't done it in a while just because it's kind of time consuming. It takes up a lot of the space of the page. It takes up a lot of the paper. But here we are today. Okay, let's see how I can pull this together. If I can maybe grab some more bits from here. Let's do the teensiest bit of this shiny beige. Then we'll cut up this scrap of the green and hope it fits. It does. Okay. This really needs to go in more, but we'll figure that out later. And then up there, I will just do more of this beige color, but we only need a little bit. I love this shiny paper. Honestly, again, I always say this, I preach this a lot in my videos, but I love reusing different scrap junk pieces in my life, in my journal, because I get pretty papers like this that you wouldn't normally get. Okay. And again, it was just part of a red pocket, although it wasn't red, it was more like an orangey teal color. And I decided to save it. I cut the front of it and put it in my journal, just like on a random little ephemera decorating page. And then I saved the rest of it for a paper scrap to use in a future spread like this. Okay, we'll do this bit here. And then I really don't have much left, so I guess I'll just squeeze out a little bit more of this scrap. I'm really using every single little bit of it. Hopefully it won't be too noticeable, especially once I put a little date cover on top. Okay, it's a little messy down here, but that's okay. And I might have to trim this because it might get bent when I close the journal. Let's see. Not bad. Again, I will work on making sure everything sticks down a little bit later. So we'll do this cute planner sticker up here, this cute little jam sticker down here, and then same thing on this side. We'll do one little ice cream sticker up here, and then one peach sticker down here. We do have one sticker left. I'm sure I can just stick it. You know what? Wait, we'll just leave it on the sheet for now. Now what I'm going to do is trim off the excess from the corners. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. Now moving on for the little date covers. If you guys have watched my videos before, you know I like to just take scrap pieces of sticker paper from when I cut my sticker kits, like the ones in the first planner journal I showed you. I cut off the edges once I print the sticker kits and just save it to make date covers. So today is Sunday, May 18th. So I just write it out with my favorite markers, the Crayola Super Dips, and then cut it out, and I can stick it in without needing any glue. And since sticker paper is like, it's not expensive per se, but it's not as cheap as regular paper, so I really try to save any scraps I can get, and it makes making date covers like this super easy. Okay, so Sunday we'll put up here, layer it a little bit, and then May 18th we'll put down here. Cover up a bit of that messiness. There we go. Okay, more scraps. That is my daily spread for today. Actually, let me just stick just a little bit more glue down. What I want to, oh, that's what I can use this sticker for. I'm just gonna make a little spread of ephemera things that I have recently gathered. It's literally super random. I have the tag from a dress that I bought. I have the packaging from a little mini toothpaste that I got from the dentist that I recently just opened to use in my bathroom. It's literally the most random assortment of stuff. But I just started using this toothpaste, so I figured I would just save it to see if I ever wanted to put in my journal. It must seem so random, and really there's no purpose in me putting in this little dentist or toothpaste packaging, but I mean, we can just call it a little junk journal spread. And then we have this little picture that we printed from my grad photos, super fun, and also the business card from today's lunch. So let me just see how I can organize all of this. Obviously, I want my grad photo to be the right way. You can do it like this and then just stick that sticker in there, because why not? It's too bad I used up all the paper. Otherwise, I would have layered a little bit of paper in the spread as well. I also, in the past, would have definitely hoarded that sticker and kept it for God knows how long, trying to think of the perfect place to put it or the perfect reason to use it. And honestly, I'm kind of over that mindset. You guys, if you guys have watched the past few empties videos I've made over the summer, I've been really just trying to pare down my collection. Part of this is also like using up my old stuff so that I can buy new stuff, and that, not that so that I have a reason, but so that I'm not just constantly buying things and hoarding them. I'm actually using them up. So that's kind of the goal of me doing this project pan type thing with my stationery. I'm not like excessively using my stuff either, but definitely trying to use it up, not being afraid to use it up, and then just putting it in my journal so that it has more of a forever home, you know? Okay, so we're just gonna stick this little sticker here to fill in the space, and then maybe I will find some washi tape, question mark, to fill in a few of the blank spaces here. I'm trying to see if I have anything that really matches in color. I probably don't. I do have this color here, but I don't have many tapes that are orangey. Maybe this one, I'll just fill in the space. I could even do a green because there is a bit of olive green. Maybe we'll do these two. Yeah, let's do that. Just add a bit more glue here so that it sticks down. And then we're just going to layer some washi tape to add more color to the page. Another part of my project pan is using up these little plain colored washi tapes. I bought them so long ago thinking I would love to use them, but I actually ended up not really using them too much. And so now that I'm working on paring down my collection, I'm really trying to get rid of these. So using them whenever I get the chance, using them in my travel journals, which is where they get the most use, honestly. And that is that. Okay, super cute. Just gonna press that all down. Maybe I should have put his page in between, but that's okay. So that is everything for my daily journal here. And then we are going to move into my reading journal where I just need to make a little spread to commemorate all the books I read in the month of April. Now it is halfway through May currently, or it's actually more than halfway through May, and I haven't even started my May spreads in my reading journal. That is how behind I am. I seriously just have too many journals and too little time. So let's see. The order is First Time Caller, and then this one, Out on a Limb, Famous Last Words. Okay, these are already in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. So we'll do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I always like to glue down the books first to figure out the spacing. I could also do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then just decorate in the middle. Maybe I prefer that because I think the past few months I've done it where I decorate, or I guess not this month because it depends on the number of books I read. I try to vary up the style of decorating in my reading journal just so it doesn't get too boring. Maybe we will do that though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that means I will glue this one down first. We'll kind of do like windows. So in between the two books, we'll put the one book. I even included my school textbooks in this because, well, technically we pretty much read the whole thing and it accounted for a lot of my reading this year. I have been so busy with school that I honestly haven't had as much time to read as I normally do, and it's been so crazy. But anyway, the point is that I'm even counting textbooks in my books read this year. Oops. I'm gonna put that here. And this one I will just bend in half so that it fits nicely into the crease of the book or of the journal. Like that. Then we'll put some glue here. And fold in half. Okay. Now let's do some decoration. Looks like I was using this dark green on the first page and then didn't use it for the other pages, but that's okay. We'll bring it back for here. It's a nice big slot. Of course, we have some craft paper as per usual. When do I not have craft paper? And then I also have some of this pretty rosy flowery paper that my friend got, and then she asked me if I wanted it because all my friends know I love to journal and that I love to keep things throughout the day to put in my journal. So here we are. Okay, we're gonna layer the paper. This paper is actually really beautiful though, so I love it. I always love making my little book spreads like this because for some reason it's so satisfying to see all the book covers. I will say it's a little more satisfying when I have more book covers to show, but that's okay. I've been really like lenient on myself and my reading goal this year because honestly, I just know in my heart that I'm not going to read as many books as I want to read, and I just have to accept it and be okay with it. Now, how do I want to do this photo? Or do I have two? Oh, I have so many left. Let's see. Do I only have the 3? So maybe I just want to use one. I could just cut it in half and use it as a little like layering bits. This would probably be the best one to cut in half. So we will just, maybe I'll fold it and then trim it. I hope you guys are enjoying catching up in your journals with me. Let me know in the comments if you were journaling along, what you were working on while I was working on my journal. We'll do this up here. And then I do also have some other stickers that we could pull in. We could do this and then this on the side once I put in my scripts. And then we still obviously have a bunch of color here. What color was I using of the Pals Art Nook stickers? And I can also pull in these stickers here. Maybe I'll try to add a bit of color to these corners. Just to add a little bit of something because it is looking a little bit plain on the top and bottom with all this empty space. And I can also use up this and the rest of this paper. Let's see. Honestly, this is just me layering a bunch of random pieces of paper together and hoping it turns out looking kind of cute. You can also throw in some of these stickers if we wanted to. I could do like this up here. The hard part is that the spacing is kind of different. But I do want to fill in more color, so we will just layer this here, put a little bit of paper up here. I really do love this floral paper. It came with like the wrapping for something that my friend bought, and so of course I wanted to keep it because she was just gonna throw it out anyway. This one, I'll do a little bit of paper as well. And then the sticker. I've literally even been saving my little sticker backings to make my empties video at the end of the summer. I always love making those videos. Seeing how much stationery I've used up is always super, super satisfying. I still have empty space here, but I don't know what to fill it with. I guess I'll just layer the paper just a little bit more. But I honestly don't have much left. Do like here, here, and then that's about it, but I need some for here. I guess I'll just rip this. I'll do a bigger piece of the floral paper. Again, literally just filling up space now. Okay, so that is that. Now I'm gonna use these stickers and just layer them. I feel like I've been a bit scatterbrained in this video, so you guys will have to forgive me. We're gonna layer this floral sticker, and then I already accidentally wrote out the April last time, so we're just gonna grab another piece of sticker paper. If I could find where I put the scraps from the last dates I wrote. I literally don't know where I put that. Okay, so we'll just grab another piece and we'll write out reads. April reads. Let me know in the comments if you guys are big readers and what your favorite last read has been. I'm honestly okay, these don't match, so we're going to rewrite April. I probably use the soft tip to write that April. Okay, let me know in the comments what your favorite recent read has been. I'm always looking for new recs. I used to be super, I feel like, on top of popular books because I was on Book Talk, I was on Bookstagram, but nowadays I'm less into that, even though I still do love reading, but I definitely read less and I'm less caught up with new releases and stuff. So let me know in the comments what your favorite recent read has been. And I will definitely check it out. The month of May has been even slower for reading. I'm so busy with work and then with tutoring after work that I barely have time to read. Hopefully I'll get some books read on the plane, but we shall see. Okay. So April is going to go right here. And then reads is going to go on the other side. And then finally, I will be caught up on my April spreads. But the crazy thing is I need to catch up on May really, really soon because if I leave for my trip and I come back, it'll already be June. So I really do need to get caught up on that as well. Let me just clean up this whole mess over here. There's so many things on my desk. Super cute spread, though. I really like how this turned out. Okay, that is everything for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.